Hello, I'm David. I'm 23. I was initially born in Moscow, Russia, but I grew up in Los Angeles, of all places. Well, not te- Los Angeles, San Diego, all over California, but I spent most recently I was in San Diego. I left from there to come to Rick here in New Zealand. She neglected to tell anyone that she lives in Christchurch in New Zealand. Although if you have seen the accent tag video that he did, then you will know. These questions, most of these questions seem to be directed at Rick, but I suppose I could try and answer some of them. Being multiple on the internet is terrifying. Being multiple on the internet is completely nerve-wracking and terrifying. Sometimes we don't tell anyone who we really are. We're just another person like you. We're just another person on the internet, because otherwise we may not be taken seriously. When we do come out, it is with fear that we will be discriminated and stigmatized, or dehumanized with terms like alter, personality, disorder, terms like that, fragment, persona, things like that they're dehumanizing, and they make us sound like symptoms rather than people. And if you think I am a symptom, then fuck off. Goodbye. I am not a symptom. I am a person. I have emotions. I have memories, albeit not many, and I have my own personality. I am Russia-German. My father was German, my mother Russian. Mother Russia. Who would have thought? I previously thought I had no siblings, but I have a half-sister, and her name is Vanessa. She resides within another system altogether. I have 2 children. They're twins. They are 9 months old, I think. I struggle to keep track of ages. They are, I think, approximately 9 months old. Their names are Ava Rose and David Augustus. We call him DJ for obvious reasons. I picked Ava's name. Their mother, Danny, picked DJ's name, despite me not wanting him named after me. And I have a girlfriend. Her name is Kyo. We have been dating on and off for 8 years. It's a long time. My friends within the system, I don't really have many friends, really. I'm good friends with Trent Dumitrescu. He's a Romanian fellow. And Sora, who spoke before me, is also a good friend of mine. I am also good friends with a woman who goes by Ash Campbell, an American woman, and her girlfriend Envy. Not her real name, but who cares? I am a diagnosed sociopath with a touch of autism. When I say sociopath, I mean it. I have antisocial personality disorder. I have little to no empathy. I cannot. Oh, I have little to no empathy, and I cannot feel remorse. As a result, I can be very stiff and formal with people. My method of, the way I dress has nothing to do with that. I just like suits. I should have planned this, but I can't formulate a plan to save my life. Whether it's part of the ASPD or just me, I'm not sure. If you can't plan ahead, we shall get along splendidly. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not sorry. I should be, but I'm not. I don't know. I suppose I could. Okay, I will answer the same question Sora did. I think it would work for all of us. What is something you would be willing to cut your pinky toe off for? Sora didn't think this through. I have thought it through. I would cut my pinky toe off for Kyo, my children, their mother, anyone I care about. And I can count the number of people I care about on 2 hands, but it doesn't make it any less real and any less stressful when they are hurt. Especially if it was me. I don't know what else to say. I can't think of anything else. So I guess Mosca is next. And she will talk to you sometime. Hopefully she will be able to think of something where I cannot. Goodbye. Hi, I'm Rick of Compound Mind, and this is the first video in what we're hoping will be a series of video logs done by various members of the system. I am from Christchurch, New Zealand. If you've seen my accent tag, you'll know that. I am 20 years old and gender fluid. That basically to me means that I can be anywhere on the gender spectrum at any point in time, from male to female and anything in between. I have been given some questions to answer. I'll answer them and then I'll let some of the others just do some brief introductions of themselves. And then, yeah, that'll be the end of it. If you've got any questions, let us know. Put it in the comments or private message me or anything like that. They can be directed at me or anyone else in the system. And, yeah, just whatever. Really, it doesn't even have to be particularly related. At the end, I will provide a URL that is a system group. It is the group that I created for me and the rest of my system to post things. In case you haven't guessed, I'm a multiple. I'm plural. The medical term for this in the US is dissociative identity disorder. Sounds scary, doesn't it? And elsewhere it's multiple personality disorder, and it's still pretty scary and dehumanizing to the headmates, alters, whatever. But, it's not all bad. It's pretty good, actually. So, I was asked, what is multiplicity and how is it different from split personality disorder? Multiplicity is the phenomenon of having one or more others within your mind, within your body, sharing a body with you and living with you. Some project them, so you might see them next to you. I used to do that as a kid when I didn't understand. Shouldn't mumble. My apologies. And it's different from split personality disorder in that split personality disorder doesn't exist. It's a term used to describe the trauma model of multiplicity, where you've got a whole person, a whole mind, and something causes them to split off, and that part that split sort of becomes a personality, and it's usually based on what happened. That isn't always the case. It was not the case for me, and it was not the case for many others. What is it like to be plural? I don't know. What is it like to be singleton? I can't remember anything any different because I've been this way for 10 years. What's it like? What's it like being a person? What's it like being human? What's it like having black hair, brown hair, blonde hair, ginger hair? There's no one definitive answer. To me, it means that I always have someone looking out for me. It also means a lot more added stress. It kind of depends, really. Being multiple on the internet. Being multiple on the internet, it's scary. It can be really, really scary. Because, people might think we're faking it, making it up, talking shit, role-playing. I'm constantly scared that someone I know will find things I post, someone who I didn't want to come out to, and that scares me. I've been tempted to change my group to secret as a result, but if I do, no one will ever be able to find it, and that's not actually a good thing. I know that some of my headmates, I am co-conscious, by the way, I am aware of them and I can talk to them. I don't dissociate, which is relieving. I know some of my headmates sometimes pretend that they are single people, like just a random person. Like on Tumblr they've done that because they fear rejection. They fear that they won't be taken seriously, and it's very real fear. My friend Angel asked me, how do you deal with such a large system? I just do. I can't keep track of everyone. That's what my friend Ben is for. We're talking to Ben and we'll get asked who's there, and if it's someone Ben hasn't met, then we get asked questions, same questions every time, and it goes onto a little record which we can ask for access to at any time. I suppose she's a friend. I don't know, what do you consider us? Georgia. I wanted to know what it can be like having a love life and being intimate with potential intrusions. With me, they don't intrude. Occasionally I'll get someone approach me, they'll be like, hey Rick, oh you're busy, never mind, and they'll just walk off and ask me later. I tend to sort of shut them out when I'm about to be intimate. It's become a habit, an automatic thing, because I don't want them to watch me playing around with my partner, and they don't want to see me playing around with my partner, and I certainly don't want someone else fronting in the middle of it. Imagine you're having sex or whatever, and then suddenly someone else is in your partner's body, and it could be a child or just someone else, just some random. Kind of creepy, right? You don't want it to happen. Imagine how they feel. Our friend Raven asked us, what is something you would be willing to cut your pinky toe off for? I don't know, Raven. What is something that you would be willing to cut your pinky toe off for? I don't know. People I care about, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. So tonight we've got few speakers, including myself. We've got Sora Capaccio, who's from Switzerland. We've got David Lobanov, who is from the US. We've got Mosca Dashwood, who is also from the US. And we have Carly Carmichael, try to say that several times fast, who is from England. So have fun. Hi, my name is Sora Capaccio. I'm 25 and I am from Blutton, Switzerland. It's a very small town. If you know where it is, congratulations, not many people do. Even I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know what I'm going to say for my introduction, and this is my second take. Well, as I said, I'm 25, I'm from a small town named Blutton, and I have a girlfriend, Maylin. We've been dating for 13 years now, and I know that's a long time to date someone without, asking to marry them, but I don't know. I don't see the point. I don't really see the point, to be honest. Like, why? We're happy as we are. We have a child named Sky. Sky is intersex, and so for now we use gender neutral pronouns until Sky is old enough to tell us what they thinks is her gender. I can't remember how to use those pronouns, but it doesn't matter. And basically, when Sky is old enough to say, Mommy, Daddy, I think I am a girl, a boy, neither, boss, any of that, then we pick pronouns based on that. And we ask Sky what pronouns they would like used. My friends in the system are Nos Axelson and his girlfriend Rowena. Let me write that for you because I know that my accent probably makes it difficult. Let's just erase my name for a moment. Rowena. Okay? And my friend's name is Nos Axelson. My girlfriend's name is Maylin Akiyama. Whoops. And our child is Sky Akiyama. Partially named after me, apparently, because Sora means sky. Yes, my friends are Nos and his girlfriend Rowena. Her brother Ronan, I don't know, he's kind of a dick, but he's also been a good friend to me. I came to Rick last year, I think September-ish. I think it was around September, maybe August. And I'm pretty happy here, I think. Some of Rick's housemates are interesting. There's one who calls us body snatchers because he can't remember our names. He consistently calls us body snatchers or random. He used to call us jobby until we asked him not to because, I don't know, we didn't like it. So, yeah. Next up will be David. He'll just go through his little thing as well. I was asked to answer, what is something you would be willing to cut your pinky toe off for? People I care about, my life. If something was like on my toe and it was gonna eat me, or like my toe was gonna eat me, then I would cut that thing off in a fucking heartbeat. So I will leave you with that. If you can't understand me, then please let me know. Please do let me know. I am very conscious of the fact that I have an accent, but I sound different to you. I know, I'm not deaf. I know I sound different. I like it. I like my accent, and so I choose to keep it. But I know it can be very, very confusing. So if you can't understand me or you have trouble, let us know, and we will tell you basically what I said. Okay? Hello. My name is David Lobanov. I am 23. I was raised in California, most prominently San Diego, but also places such as Los Angeles and Santa Monica. I was born in Moscow, Russia. It's not a nice place. I've been to visit. It's not a very nice place at all. You don't want to go there. I have a girlfriend, Kyo, and 2 children, Ava Rose Lobanov and David Augustus Lobanov. David Augustus is colloquially known as DJ for obvious reasons. I did not want him named after me, but his mother insisted. Not cute, by the way. Long story short, I helped a very good friend conceive, and Kyo and I look after them because their mother cannot, for reasons I am actually uncertain of, but it is none of my business. Friends within the system, I don't really have many friends. Sora is a good friend of mine, so is Trent Dumitrescu. He's a Romanian fellow. 1 child and 1 on the way with a fiance. He's doing very well for himself. Ash, an American woman, a mute American woman. She and her girlfriend Envy are very good friends to me. And I'm, of course, very good friends with Rick. I have been with Rick for 2 to 3 years now. I arrived sometime in 2011. I no longer remember when this was. I am a diagnosed sociopath with touches of autism, probably Asperger's. When I say I'm a sociopath, I mean it. I mean it. I have antisocial personality disorder. This means that I have basically no empathy, no remorse. I care about very few people in this world. Those who I do care about, I would die for, and nearly have. What is something you would be willing to cut your pinky toe off for? I think we're all going to have the same answer, really. Someone I care about, or if it was life-threatening. If you wish to contact me, my Facebook is... No, it isn't. That is my Facebook. I have my name in Russian on it as well. You will see in just a moment, because I need to access my account to get it. My URL is facebook.com/my.forgotten.sins. Okay, so here is my name in Russian, so you know what to look for. David Lobanov. Here's my URL. I'm not on very often though, so bear that in mind. Sora's URL is just Sora Capeja. That E has an accent on it, but I can't do that in debut, so his URL I think is just Sora Capeja. We're both very distinctive. I have long black hair and red eyes, hence the coloring on my name and everything else I'm writing. Sora has blue hair and blue eyes. Very distinctive. And Rick has an account too. You will have to ask him for it though. I think I'm done here. So, this is already getting on, so I will leave it at that and let Mosca talk to you. Goodbye. Hi, I'm Mosca Dashwood. I'm 21 and I was born and raised in Las Vegas until I died at age 16. I'm what you would call a fictive. I am basically a character come to life. Within that universe, I was the angel of suicide, and it's not as romantic as it sounds. Basically, I killed myself and became an angel, and I don't advise it. It was painful and horrible, and I don't like being the angel of suicide, but I can't really help it, so yeah. I'm currently dating a guy named Obsidian, though he goes by Sid because he's really casual and Obsidian sounds a bit weird to him, I guess. I don't know. And I mostly hang around with, as far as friends go, him and his friends Summer and Winter, who aren't related, they're just really good friends who are together in a sort of skinny love kind of way. And if you have been hiding under a rock and you don't know what skinny love is, it's when two people are in a relationship and they're too afraid to really admit that they love each other, but they show it anyway. My life in Vegas was average, I guess. My mom worked as a showgirl at one of the casinos. My dad worked the bar in the same casino. As a result of growing up in Vegas, I've never had the urge to gamble. I've seen what it's done to people far too many times. I had a sister named Rain who died when I was 15 and she was 11, I think. I'm currently pregnant, and my child, if it's a girl, will be named Rain after her. She was a pain in the ass, but you know, she was my sister. I loved her. My parents, they were alright to begin with, but they really babied Rain, and as a result, they kind of neglected me. I guess they didn't mean to, but it still happened, you know? I was bullied quite a bit at school. I got a lot of hate, because I'm black. I know obviously Rick is white, but I'm not. I'm black, and I got a bit of discrimination for that, especially from this one girl who considered herself a white supremacist. She was fucking nuts. Excuse my French, but she was nuts. She fucking beat the shit out of me and then drew a swastika on my arm. Why would you do that? One of the people bullying me was someone who is now a good friend of mine, Trixie. She was egged into it by her friends Violet and Saffron. She is dating a South African guy named Blake, who's a cross-dresser who's really into Jeffree Star, and you can tell that he's into Jeffree Star. It's very obvious. What is something you'd be willing to cut your pinky toe off for? I don't know. I can't really die. I guess Sid, my friends, Rain, people I care about. I don't know. David's right. We've all got the same answer. This video is really getting long. You're probably not even watching now. If you are, kudos. Good for you. We're not boring. Yay. So I guess I'll just leave it at that. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments. I don't have a Facebook at the moment. I do not have a Facebook right now. I will at some point, but not now. So... Hi, my name's Carly. You were probably expecting something different, weren't you? Like this. But, nope, that's my name. My name's Carly. I'm from Worcestershire, in England. I am 22. I have a twin sister. Her name's Alva. She's older than me. I don't really want to get into my past at the moment, not like everyone else did. It's a bit too dark for an introduction video. Maybe I'll do one later. I don't really want to get into it. So, friends, me and Alva mostly just hang out alone, but she looks after the kids a lot, so I end up seeing people like David and Trent and Isis, Nadine, people like that who have kids and need us to look after them. I'm a bit of a loner and I'm pretty quiet most of the time. What is something you'd be willing to cut off your pinky toe for? My family, Alva. She nearly did. She saved me once upon a time, so she saved my life once, so I would gladly repay the favour. I'm not really sure what to say, given that I don't really want to go into details about me and Alva. I'm nothing special, I'm just some girl from Worcestershire. I don't really have any talents. I don't have any disorders or anything. I'm just a normal girl, really. I don't even know why I said I would do this, because I'm not very interesting. Well, thanks for watching the video, I suppose. Yeah, glad to know we weren't quite as boring as we thought we'd be. Do leave a message, do leave a comment for us, please. It would be great. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks.